Hello everyone, welcome to this particular video. Today. I'm gonna explain how this is gonna work because me and Kanister we decided to do something special for today's stream and today's videos. So he has the idea that for him Hypergenesis isn't that much better than Living End. Living End, my opinion, the best deck in Modern, thanks to the print of Charlotte's Agent, the print of Grief, and Force of Negation. You just get so much. And he wants to see if Hypergenesis can be better or worse than Living End. Of course, and I took the challenge. I am going to challenge him with my 4 best decks in Modern, and we can see a little bit of that. And then in the next video, I am going to play Splinter Twin against his top 4 modern deck. So we're gonna do something strange today. Thank you, Goblinski, for the 3rd month. Okay, so this is the list that Kanister is going to play against me today. 21 land with Boseiju Otawara, 3 per Genesis. You basically build it in the same way as you build with the Living End deck, but instead of having the cyclers, you have these giant creatures that you want to have it in hand. So Progenitus, Archon, Grizzlebrand, Ashen Rider, Agent of Treachery, and Miracle. So your goal is to put them all into play with the Hypergenesis. Of course, the opponent is also going to play things, so it's going to be an interesting game. This card, of course, banned in Modern since the beginning, and never unbanned since the beginning of Modern, so 2011. What I am going to play, because I am going to play my top 4 decks against him. First deck will be Blue White Hammer. I've played Hammer Time in my previous video. It was mono white though. I think the blue white version is better, especially for the Cascade matchup, because you have Spell Pierce in the main, Lavinia in the side, Spell Pierce, Mana Leak, and well, all these cards are fantastic. And white sure has Granite Magistrate, but doesn't have an equivalent. Then I'm going to be playing with Is It Murktide. This is the list that Piegonti championed and one that I really like. This is, well, with 3 Shredder, 4 Channeler, and, well, I mean, nothing super strange here. This is a pretty stock version of Blue-Red Murktide with a lot of threats, 14 threats, but yeah, this is what I like. Of course, all of these decks are going to be in the descriptions. And then what am I playing next? I'm playing next Living End. This is the list that Soul deck championed. So in the main deck, no bounce spell other than the 2 Otawara. So you have 4 Waker of the Waves and 2 Subtlety. In the flex slot, in the sideboard, a bunch of ley lines. And then again, just net decking Soul deck, which is one of the most important voices on these graveyard decks. And finally, I'll play Vivien combo. It's my pet deck. I have very much worked on this list. I think it's a very good deck. Yeah, I am happy to challenge Hypergenesis with this deck. This is the sideboard is very much geared towards the Cascade decks. I guess I have 4 Endurance and 4 Adam Recall, but I do have Adam Recall, so an Endurance isn't good against Hypergenesis. It's only good against Living End. But I have a Adam Recall for Lavinia, Azorius Renegade, as well as the 4 Flusterstorm. So we're gonna see. Of course, you have Teferi, but yeah. This is where we are going to be going today. So this is the deck that Kanister will be playing against me. Let's see if he's ready. You're on, he says. Okay. I'm gonna add him as a buddy. Kanister. I guess I can challenge a player. For my require, I'm gonna put Vintage. Or maybe Vintage you can't. Let's put Legacy. Actually, I can't put Legacy because my Ragavan is banned. Do we have Freeform? Yeah, Freeform. Deck. That's weird. What format do we do? Vintage? The problem of Vintage, there might be some cards that are restricted, but I don't think so, actually. Okay, so I guess I have to do Freeform and import a list. Okay. So let's go to freeform, import a deck list. I have Ubu Armor to start. Okay, you don't like that? Freeform. Okay. Watches around, true, skill level. Okay, format freeform, okay. Okay. Challenged. He has actually made he sent me a message, he has made a few changes. He added Glasspool Mimic to pitch to Force of Negation, I guess. Okay. Alright, and we are starting. We're off the races. Would you like to win the roll? Yes. Alright, keep. Not really sure what I'm looking game one other than just the single spell pierce. He's mulligan into 6. Let's go. We'll go Esper Sentinel, Ornithopter, and pass. Draw. Thank you for the raid, Caleb. How's it going? Welcome everybody from Caleb's stream. We just started the challenge against the Hypergenesis. What artifact should I get right now? I could get Hammer, but I don't have Sigarda's Aid yet. I can get Kaldra. Maybe if my opponent struggles a bit, I can pressure them next turn. So yeah, so I'll be playing my top 4 decks, starting with Ubu Armor, and then the other 3 that I decided against Hypergenesis. Let's see how that will go. Well, Giver Burns might help me getting through the blockers, maybe. Because remember, Hypergenesis works for both player. It's like the Eureka from the Legends. Good morning, everybody. Do I play this Thopter? Sure, why not? He doesn't have any sweeper as creatures. Okay, so we're coming on turn 3. Opponent does what? Oh, Fire Ice maybe? Ice. Okay. I think they wanted to keep Fire Ice top my island because I have the 2 Spell Pierce main. Okay, so here's the Shardless. And here's the Hypergenesis. Grief. Sure. Archon of Cruelty. Archon of Cruelty. I stop. Stop. 1 card left. Don't put another thing. Stop right there. If they stop right there, I think I win. Okay, they stop right there. I might win. I might win. I might win because I get Hammer here and then with Paladin I keep it immediately. Alright, so this is important now. Then I give it protection with the Giver. I think I win. I'll just suck 2 Thopters. Right? Yeah. I just suck 2 Thopters. Oh, actually, they have Shardless, but that's fine. Ooh, they're on 16. Does that change thing? No? Doesn't? Ooh, I hope you still were able to hear me properly. Okay, go. Do I need to make a construct? I mean, it's not that I need the mana anyway, so might as well make it, right? No, not really, because this one will draw me a card. Yeah, the Drew of Paladin was amazing with this percent, you know. Okay. I'll equip the Colossus Hammer. There's no interaction in his deck, right? Let me check it again. No, there isn't. So I just go equip the Paladin. Whatever, we can equip the Sentinel both, and that's 16. That's 16 damage, right? Let me just double check that I can't do anything about it. Yeah. So let's just go here. Let's go here. Protect from black. Protect from green. Or whatever, blue. Well, let's attack. And we got it. 16 damage coming in. So yeah, the Hypergenesis making me play everything actually turned against them, and they died because of it. Sorry for the sound outside. I hope you can't hear it. Nice. Nice plus. I'll take screenshots because we're doing this for content. So better keep up the content. Okay. Let's go to the sideboard, where I'm gonna bring in a lot of things now. Hushbringer? Huh. So the way Hushbringer works is kind of weird, because he plays Archon first, goes on the stack, then I play Hushbringer, but the Archon still went on the stack, so I don't think it's particularly good. I mean, I already have a lot of things here to side in. Giver of Runes has been strong, I'm not cutting it. Ginger Brute, nah, that could be irrelevant. Kadra Complete, it's kind of weird to take it out after it won me the game. Yeah, we have access to his to the sideboard. Let's see this list again. So he has 3 Force of Vigor and 3 Ingature. That's basically it. So I need to cut 1 card. It could just be a... Kind of scared to take a Kadra Complete. Because, yeah... I think I don't want to. Or I'll take a Ginger Brute. Well, the point of carting Ornithopter is that Ornithopter just makes you the busted start with Springleaf Drum. Like, you go land, Springleaf Drum, Thopter, 1 drop. Okay, we got Lavinia. Okay, the mulligan to 6 again. Okay. I think I'm gonna go land Springleaf Drum. The next turn I can go Lavinia, Sigarda's Aid. Whereas if you go land Sigarda's Aid, then you can't go Drum and Lavinia. Yeah, I brought my top 4 best modern deck. Okay. I could have held mana up for Mana Leak. Maybe this is my bad. Nice, he doesn't have a land. This is very good for me. The difference between winning and losing. The difference between winning and losing here. If he had a land, maybe I would have lost, but I don't think I can lose now. Yeah. I mean, not having cyclers of the Hypergenesis deck just makes you so clunky. I can't really go Sigarda's 8 Armor attack because then I don't have Mana Leak up. Of course I need to keep a Mana Leak. I can go Paladin. And pass. I guess I should tap the Springleaf Drum. Oh, is that Fire Ice? Oh. Well, I have to... Do I want to Mana Leak this? Yeah, I think I have to. Do I kill my opponent next turn? Yeah. So I'm gonna Mana Leak this. And now my shields are down once again. But this way, I don't make them draw a card. If they draw land now and cast Hypergenesis, then it's bad. But if they don't, they die. Because I go Stoneforge Mystic, Double Hammer, attack for 23. This is MPL circa 2021. No, in MPL we never played Modern. We always played the Arena formats. This is much better. Modern? Nice. Good morning, Kirky. Okay, so here I have Double Armor. Again, this... Okay, wow, they drew a top land. Crazy. Stoneforge. Go grab the hammer. Play a hammer. Draw a card. Play hammer. Draw a card. Let's play... Why not? Esper Sentinel. Okay. He goes Force of Vigor. He goes Force of Vigor, pitching Violent Outburst. Okay. I waited until the end to draw Esper Sentinel because if I draw a Spell Pierce, then I have a blue mana up. Okay. My opponent with the Force of Vigor there obviously slows my plan immensely. Like, I don't really have much going on anymore now. So I could lose the game now. I could easily lose the game now. I thought they didn't have it, I guess, but they could have had it, easily had it. They played 3. A little bit of too much overconfidence, but it's alright. Just need to draw. There it is. I was going to say we just need to draw another one. Do I play a Pure Steel Paladin first? I think so, because Pure Steel Paladin makes me draw extra cards. And I could draw the Spell Pierce this way. Mystical Dispute. Oh, wow. Because I played Paladin first? Okay, sure. Yeah, don't have 3. Okay. Okay, well... Could have played Stoneforge first. That would have been better. Let's see, is this a shardless? It is. One has 3 cards in hand. Let's see what they put into play. Maybe I can draw Spell Pierce here. I don't. Okay. Agent of Treachery. That's it? Yep. It just went Agent of Treachery. Sorry, Shardless or Agent of Treachery. Did they steal my saga? Hello, Git Bickler. Do they steal my saga? They do. Okay. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play it. Bro. Well, I can't attack with anything now. And my opponent constructs are actually quite large. Yeah, I don't have anything to do. I'll just pass. This is way worse than Living End. It is. It is way worse than Living End. I think I had many spots in the game where I could have, like, won the game. Or I could have played much better. Yeah. Let me see if I have more lands left. 3 island and 2 fountain. 3 okay, no, I don't have any more lands left. Okay, so they made a lot of constructs. Of course, they're not gonna have any targets. But at least they stopped my board. Now, whenever I'll draw something that tutors up the hammer, I'll win with the Nexus. Until then, I just draw go. I guess I could attack with the Nexus, but... Alright, not bad. Opponent has 5 spells, they probably have a lot of expensive stuff. Don't have to attack the Nexus, why? Just... Yeah, I mean, I could attack, cause... I don't know. Got things faster, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I should attack. It's just that you draw on hammer. I don't have any other equipment, so it's just... Do I expect 10 turns to live? To go long? Sure. I mean, I have nothing better to do. It's just... I mean, if you wanna be the guy that says, "Oh, you should have a talk with Inkmut Nexus" in the chat, sure, you can be that guy. It's just... Alright. I mean, I'm definitely mana leaking the shardless. They have 5 creatures. They make me draw a card, which is very relevant, of course. If we draw Kadra, we can't. I cited out. Or did I not? I didn't? Yeah. It's okay, I think we got this. I guess they could have Force of Vigor. Matececolo. Bonjour. Bonjour, Mate. Okay. Talk with Nexus. You got any flyer? You do not. Block phase. Violin the hammer. Oh, I did. Okay, let's draw a couple of cards. Cigar de Zade goes here. Okay, so I Force of Vigor kills those two. I draw a card. Nice. Esper Sentinel, not too bad. Yes. 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 And one can be reactivated to give flying. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's go to game 3. We decided that we go to game 3. The match was very fast, and no need for a 2-0. We are playing to showcase the deck. Steel Shaper's Gift might not be the worst. Okay, I'll be on the play for game number 3. Doo-doo-doo. I'm on the play. I think I can take out one top there, maybe. Yeah, let's go like this. Yeah, it loses fly, but we were in already. The block step already happened, so I didn't need to give it fly again. So I think the biggest deal was that game 1, my opponent did the thing and lost. So that was the biggest deal, I think. This game, I think. Oh no, actually, this game as well. My opponent played Hypergenesis and just played an Agent of Treachery. So, also this game, it was not amazing. Living End would have been better in both games, I think. All right, this is a turn 2 kill. We got a turn 2 kill here. Sure, Gemstone Cavern. So maybe they could have a Fire Ice on turn 2. Turn 2 kills in my hand. I'm going for it, of course. Do they have Force of Vigor? Nice game, he says. Think we got this. And Hammer takes the first match on turn 2, 3-0. Let's go. Woo! All right. That was good. That was good. It wasn't rigged. Just saying. Blurred Murktide now. Alright. Okay, it's time for Blue-Red Murktide now. Here it is. Export. Blue-Red Murktide. Okay, let's put it on Stream Decker so that you guys can know my list all the time. Let me send it. No, I already sent it to Kanister. Yeah, let's only remain to challenge him. Challenge player. Format. Freeform. Deck required. Import decklist. Blue Murktide. Freeform. Okay. Format. Skill allow. Watches allow. True. Okay. Danny Robo, thank you for the 13 months of sub. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so this is a hand that's very good. I mean, it's not that good because of these two cards are dead, but I have Spell Pierce, I have Channeler, I have Shredder as well now. Although, since I'm on the draw, I can't deploy the Shredder on turn 2 because he could die on turn 3. Hello, Damian. You lost to Prisantron and has been found with Murktide. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. I hope that you enjoyed rewatching your future match. For those of you that know and want to watch some Paper Magic coverage, we did a commentary of the Malmo Open last week on twitch.tv/tier1con /tier1mtg. Okay, I'm gonna go Bolt end of turn just to surveil since I need Delirium to apply pressure. He's not changing decks. No. He plays Hypergenesis for 4 times against my top 4 decks. Okay. I have a Spell Pierce. I don't want to play Bolt right now, because... Yep, I don't want to. Let's see if they have Grief. They could have... Ooh, they don't have a land. Okay. Bolt face. There is a land that keep it on top. Attack for 1. I think I'll play Ledger Shredder as well. I have the protection with the Spell Pierce. And since this is a fetch land, my opponent can't tap it with Fire Ice because I can fetch a response. So very important to draw fetch land here. If it wasn't a fetch land, I would have been a little bit scared to deploy the Shredder. Ooh, they go for Grief. Okay. But I can take my Spell Pierce, and then they can... Jawadi! Hello! Alright, they don't have land again. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Thank you so much, Jawadi. Welcome, welcome. I considered playing a Noli Heat on Shredder. It's just that I don't think it's particularly good. Next turn, maybe I can just play a double spell to loot. I don't know. We'll see. If they keep on not drawing the third land, I can just charm draw 2 cards. Yeah. There's no Seaman Spirit Guide. Bubble. Can go to Graveyard. I know it maybe helps me getting Delirium, but I don't know. I just want good cards. Kind of want to play around Fire Ice and not play the Consider pre-combat. It makes me Delirious and etc. and loots and etc. But I want to play around Fire Ice here. Because I can just Fire Ice, tap a land, and then I don't have Counterspell up. And then the Hypergenesis result. So of course we needed our opponent to break. But then again, if you don't play, okay, wow, they go Fire Ice like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go Consider, and I'm gonna go to Delirium, so that the Fire Ice doesn't do anything anymore. On top of that, I drew a Spell Pierce, and now, yeah, and now it's probably gonna be over. Yeah, there's still 2 lands, so I can even play Consider now. Sure. Okay, once again, would you put in the graveyard? No. Once again, just Hypergenesis not having Cyclers makes them more clunky. It's a bad matchup for Cascade. Well, it's not a bad matchup for Livingen. Livingen wins game 1, usually. Like, my opponent had a window to play a Cascade spell, but they just didn't have a third land. So, if they had a third land there, they would have won the game. But, you know, it's what it is. And alright. Sideboard. Sideboard. So he has 4 dispute. I think it's about it. Oh, it's whatever. Let's just put this in. Let's put this in. Jace, maybe? Bounces the thing if they only have 1. I don't even know. Lightning Bolt goes face. Rest of the Cyber is quite bad. I don't think I want anything. Mystical with the main deck? Sideboard, Eric. We're playing Sideboard Magic. Yeah, it loses a lot of consistency for sure. Anyway, let's go ahead. I think I can keep both. I mean, against Livingen, I would bring in the Unlicensed Earths and I don't know, maybe a Blood Moon. Not even sure. Yeah, could bring a Moon for sure. What's Splinter Twin in the description? Later, after I finish playing against Hypergenesis, I'm gonna be playing myself Splinter Twin against Kanister's top 4 decks. Dress down? Yeah, I don't know, because the enemy dress down is good enough. Nice draw, Mengu. Okay. Can I just go... Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go Shredder. The reason being... If opponent has Grief, Dispute doesn't save me anyway. So might as well only keep up Storm. Oh, Dispute? Sure, I can't let that resolve. Sorry, I can't counter that, I mean. If I counter that with the Fluster, then I don't have a... Okay, so they got Shardless. I have a couple of Bolts in my deck. But I guess I just drew another Ragavan, so... I can simply play that next turn. This turn I'm gonna hold up 3 mana for Mystical Dispute. And then next turn I can cast Ragavan and still hold up mana for Mystical Dispute. I can't even play Consider end of turn, my opponent can go Outburst. So first I have to Shock Untapped. And then I have to play Ragavan. And pass. So now my opponent could have a Cascade Spell plus Dispute, but there's not much I can do about it. Okay, looks like they... Oh, they ice my land end of turn. Okay, I can use it to cast Consider then. And this resolves, and I pass. And they pass again. I'm not gonna move here, just take my turn. If I move, they might just be able to play their Outburst in response. Wow, they made me untap. Okay, because they've played around Counterspell. Haha, interesting. They made me untap. Let's attack. With Raga. Okay, I got an Archon, too expensive. Let me think. Do I just go tap land go? I think so. I could go Consider, but there's no permanent that I want to be casting, so I'm just gonna go land go here and hold up all my cards. Yeah, they still don't do anything. But it's funny how if my opponent went for the Cascade spell last turn, I didn't have a thing. Okay, so let me cast Consider. Transporting Graveyard, no. And I'm just untapping here. I don't need to reduce my lands. I guess in upkeep, I can cast I can fetch for Island just to deck thin. What's the best thing you cast off Garrigan? It doesn't matter. Just deal 2 damage and amass all the treasures so that you can Hypergenesis. I just don't think I want to play this Shredder ever. My opponent has 4 Dispute in the sideboard. I want to be able to pay for those. Okay, they keep on missing land drop, which is of course very useful because I have Spell Pierces and such. Okay, Murktide Regent. I might be casting that one since it's lethal. Petulant Thin isn't useful. I mean, it depends. Outburst, I flipped. I don't want to cast it. Let's cast this one, right? Yeah. I think I want to cast a Merc. Next turn I kill them and I still hold up these 2. I don't hold up these 2... it's difficult because if I keep up these 2, I have both Counterspell, Dispute, and Pay for Dispute. But if I don't, I just keep on passing. My opponent has a window to draw Grief and go Grief and then Outburst. So I think I'm going to be deploying. It might turn against me, it's just whether I think it's right or not. And I think it's right. I think it's right. Go. It's not even a turn 2 clock, actually. I thought I had more spells in my graveyard. It's only 9 damage. Alright, you just go tap land go, sure. That's nice. Hmm. Put him to 2, now they can't... Double fetch. Yeah, I mean, again, without Cyclers, your deck is clunky, and I don't know, my opponent hand, they have 6 cards right now. They might be holding a billion. Okay, this is the last turn, so they have to deploy. No, they ice a land. I guess I'm going to dispute this, right? Yeah. Are they paying? Sure. Alright, looks like, looks like we're going to game 3 again. No. He doesn't write anything in the chat. Maybe he just wants to lose. No, okay, G3 he says. Alright. Let's go to game 3. Once again, 2-0 for the non-Hypergenesis deck. Kind of want subtlety. Maybe over a Murktide read. Nah, that's not true. Subtlety. Yeah, subtlety that works on grief. All right, let's do that. Cause I'm on the play now. So basically, what we're doing is since we challenged best of 3 in order to try 3 games, I can see game 2 and we move on to a third one. No Blood Moon. No. I have Counterspell, Archmage Charm, I want to be holding them. If my opponent just fetches up the basic lands that he has, the Blood Moon turns against me. Okay, would you like to play first? Yes. Keep. What a hand. And remember, all these decks that I took aren't tuned for Genesis. They're just decks because of Living End and Rhinos. You need to have all those Flastastorm, Spell Pierce, cheap cards, and etc. Opponent goes to 5. Alright, let's go. Yes, I think that the Murktide with Darcy is the best. The 4 decks that you're going to see me piloting today are the 4 decks that I think are the best in Modern with the best Decklists. So, yeah. I'll play Island here since they can, no, I guess it doesn't matter. You go ahead. Even if they tap 1 island, I just still have another counter. What am I playing that's not legal? Nothing. I play 4 stock lists. So he went for double basics. As he's fearing Blood Moon, as I told you, and now if I sided in Blood Moon, it would be terrible. And now if he have, even if he has Grief, I still have double counter. He goes for Shardless. I'll start with Spell Pierce since it's slightly worse. Well, that's true. First I loot, actually. Because they play 2 spells. I think I discard Merc. And then I Pierce the Genesis. Ooh, Iteration. That's strong. Iteration makes me delirious. Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I don't disdain a Lightning Bolt, I think. I'm not sure. I can go... Yeah, this is not great. What can I do here? I can go Bolt Hand. Yeah, I can go Hand, Bottom, Exile. I can cast Ragavan, loot, discard Ragavan. And now I can lose if my opponent has Grief. But next turn I win if they don't. So they need to have Grief plus Cascade Spell. Don't even Dispute work. Because I have Flasted Storm. Yeah, Darcy's bet against the 4-color. But 4-color is just... It's not that popular. It's not... Yeah, alright. Okay, another 3-0. Another 3-0. I'll take a bathroom break and be back in a sec. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Now it's time for Living End to try and lose some game. challenge. Format required, freeform. Deck required, import, living end, freeform. Okay. Alright, time for living end. Okay, let's keep the strength of living end. You can easily keep one landers. I got 3 cyclers. I'll cycle in my turn because of grief. I'll cycle in my turn because of grief. Alright, pass. Of course, my opponent can cast Outburst, in which case my Force of Negation doesn't work. I don't think I'm muted, no. I think you just don't have microphone on. Don't have sound on. Okay, Gemstone Cavern. Not amazing, but I guess they have ice here. Tap my land, I cycle in response. Draw another land. Draw. Draw. I will be cycling again. Okay. I mean, that's a Cascade card it actually needed at some point. Stomping Ground. Ooh, I could lose the game here. If opponent goes for a Outburst, it's nothing I can do about it. Opponent was on the play. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm gonna lose because I'm on the draw. If I wasn't the play, I think I would have won this game. Because I would have been the first one to go Outburst, and then I just had 3 mana for Force of Negation. Actually, though, let's think through about this. Because this turn, I can simply cast Outburst. Let me think. Should I cycle even? No, I guess I don't cycle. Yeah, this Hypergenesis here isn't fantastic, isn't it? I'm just gonna let it resolve. Let's see what happens. Because I just cast Outburst in my opponent's turn here. Okay, they go Emrakul. I have to make a 3rd land. They go Archon. Do I want to play this Waker of Waves? So I don't think I want to play lands because my opponent has infinite Archons. I want to discard all these cards. I'm just going to say okay now. Let's see if they continue. Ashen Rider. So actually this is annoying. Because it blows up a land. So I'm going to play a land and take 2 damage. I'm going to stop. Now, Ashen Rider blows up a land. I'm going to let him kill it. 2 cards in hand. I'm just going to go upkeep Outburst there. Yep. And then I'll discard the Waker of Waves to the Archon. And then I take a draw step. I'll take a Breeding Pool, or even a Forest. Sure. Now I pass, and then in my opponent's upkeep, I cast the Outburst. So that they can't Force of Negation me. Sure. It doesn't matter. Nice. Nice combo deck. It doesn't matter because they shuffled their deck, so I'm gonna just redirect my deck. And now I can even Arcast Force of Negation in my turn. Yeah, Hypergenesis isn't showing up very well. How much damage do I have? 4, 8, 11 più 6, 17. Alright. So it's not lethal anyway. Sure, you tap my creator. I agree with you. Yep. Alright. Okay. Gonna put a record tab. Here. Oops. Sorry, I don't know why it does that. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out how does this thing work. Okay. Alright. Okay. I should have Iona or Void Winnower or something like that for the matchup. Yeah. Want a rematch? Anyway, if he doesn't want to rematch... Okay, he says he wants a rematch. Okay, concede. Okay. So he said he wants to make some changes for this matchup. He wants to have some cards like Iona or... he said Void Winnower? What does it even do? Void Winnower. I should know Treasure is not playable. Yep. Yeah, just change your deck. I mean, the goal of this was to, you don't have to. Mana value. You can cast with even mana value. Your opponent can spell with even mana value. Okay, so you can cast Leaving again. Sure. What's my top 4 modern deck? So my top 4 modern deck is blue white Hammer by Happy Sandwich, blue red Murktide by Piegonti, Living End by Sodek, and then Vivien combo by me. Those are my top 4 decks. You're gonna find them all on my stream decker if you exclamation mark deck. This one you won't find it yet because I'm gonna be playing after this match. But so far, yeah, the top 4 modern decks are pretty hard to beat. Yep. So now I'm gonna wait that Kanister. You read names. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. And I didn't choose Amulet Titan, not because I don't think it's good, but because I am not... very good at it. So, but if I had to... So I chose my decks that I think I can pilot the best. As well as being the best decks, in my opinion. So now this is a deck that we're playing, the most likely best deck in the format. Although again, the margins are thin. It's not that this deck requires a ban or anything. The modern format is super balanced. You know, there's argument that there's other decks out of the top 4 that are competitive and probably the best. But yeah, this is my top 4, and that's it. If you chat have anything to say right now, wanna ask me any questions, this is the best time. Oops. How deck is the nemesis of Living End? Which deck is the nemesis of Living End? It doesn't exist, I think. It's just as many cyber cards you put it for it. What did you vote? Does Mengu? What was the prediction? Does Mengu win next match? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna win. Okay. Let's go. Alright. We are starting. I'm gonna... Who want to play from G2? Or restart? Okay, let's play full. Let's see if he sent me his deck list. Alright, he sent me his deck list. He has now 2 Void Winnower and Iona, 2 more Void Winnower. Okay, no Agent of Treachery. 3 Glasspool Mimic. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, GL. On the play, yes. And good. And very good. Gonna start by cycling main phase Destroy Rate and this Architects, because if I find Grief, I can cast it on turn 1. Let's go. Straight Freight. I find a Force of Negation, alright. And I still cycle because I could still find Grief. I don't, and I pass. What's going on? Why did he go to cleanup? Oh, wow. That's a strategy. That's a strategy. So opponent put a Grizzled Dad in the graveyard. It's important to find Grave here because it's gonna make my opponent unable to go to discard once again. Because they could have gone to discard once again. Instead, now they can't. Huh. Do I want to take Grief? Because the problem of Grief is that I can take my Outburst. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'll take Grief. So my opponent cannot go to. I mean, technically they can go to discard in 2 turns, but I think it's actually you can't discard Progenitus, so never mind. It gets shuffled. Yeah, drawing the Grizzled Brand in your opening end was nice. It was very nice. So now, if next turn I cast Leaving End, I get these guys back. Hmm. They're not good enough though. Okay, they play a land now. Draw. I don't think I'm ready to. I don't think I'm ready to outburst just yet. So I'm simply just cycling away a bunch of things. Maybe next turn I'm ready to outburst. Draw. Okay. So they ice me. I think I'm gonna cast Force of Negation. Actually, they don't ice me. Okay, interesting. I try another outburst. Yeah. I pass. Is that Force of Negation? So they are gonna ice me now. I think. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll go for some negation. Just cycling, just countering a cycling card. Yep. And I still have Force of Negation my opponent's turn. Pitching the Shardless. Okay, they fetch untapped. How do I deal with Grizzled Brand? I have Otawara. Plus, I can build the hugest board ever, and Grizzled Brand doesn't like I deal 25 damage on top of the creature they block. Unfortunately, though, I don't find one of my 4 whales. The whales would be nice in that game. Also, I'm afraid that my opponent goes to discard again. Alright, they don't. Yeah, so I can't go Outburst, I think. Because they put these 2 into play. I only put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think it's nearly enough. They block Stripper Winder. They go to 25. I deal them 4, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, I deal them 18. I guess with Outburst, I can deal them... I can deal them 23. It's not lethal. Should I go for the Outburst? 3, 6, 7. They block the Stripper Winder, the 2 Stripper Winder, and then I Outburst. I deal them 5, 11, 15, 19, 23. So you go to 2. You know what? I think it's fine. I don't know actually, because they go Force of Negation, I go Force Pitch Force. I attack. If I don't pump with Outburst, maybe I wait one more draw step. Maybe I wait one more draw step. Okay. I'm gonna cycle now. No, I pass. I wanna cycle in response at the end of turn, stuff like that. I don't want my opponent to resolve a living end, a Hypergenesis in my end step. Okay, now that we're in his end step, I can cycle. Nice. Okay, and also, I have also Grief, which is super huge now. Yeah, let me just Grief first. Force of Negation, Grief, Progenitus, Otawara. Yeah, I'm gonna take 4s, because this way they can't go double 4s. Oh, did I find all the living ends? Oh, barely. Okay. I'm gonna go Outburst Upkeep. I guess that my opponent, if I go Outburst Upkeep, they can draw 7 with Griselbrand. So I guess I should do an end step. So they get to draw enough that they can go for their own Hypergenesis. I don't have the one that fixes the top of the deck. Oh yeah, I do. But they have 2 fetches, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna go end step. They might draw a good card in the process, but they drew a Steam Vents. And they played tapped. This is a big deal. So this Outburst... Yeah. So I only have 1 living end in my deck, so this is the last one. This is the last living end. My opponent gets back Griselbrand and Grief. Okay, looks like this resolves. So they can Grief me now. I'll take Force of Negation and Progenitus. I guess I should have targeted myself with this instead of 2 fetchlands, but yeah, I didn't think about it. My opponent can draw a billion cards and cast their own Hypergenesis now. But we're end step, so I reduce the odds of them doing a Shardless Agent. I guess I cycle. I guess I scry too. Okay, so they have in hand only that I know Grief and Otawara. Okay, they draw 7 up to 9 cards. Now again, they can cast their own Outburst for they can cast their own Outburst for Hypergenesis. But I feel like I had to move. I don't know. Maybe I didn't have to move. Maybe I didn't have to move. They had Force of Negation in hand and opted not to. Exactly. Because they plan on drawing Outburst. They draw 4 down to 4. Okay. So their plan is now to cast the Outburst and cascade the Hypergenesis and put all they have into play. They have 13 cards in it right now. They also have Otawara active. They're putting all the permanents in hand. Yeah. I think they got me good with the Grizzlebrand play. I mean, not much I can do about it. I'm gonna bring a Leyline of the Void in this matchup, I think. Just to... I guess I'm on the play game too, so opponent will probably do the same play again, game 3. I'm just gonna hope they're dead. I mean, they're at 4 life. They drew 14 off Grizzlebrand. Yeah. I was gonna play Outburst in response to the Griefs, and yeah, I think we got this regardless. Like, they don't have a Blazing Archon. Blazing Archon would have got me. This card. No, what's the name? Blazing. This card would have got me. Creatures can't attack you. He says he's fine, though. I'll play Outburst as a pump spell. Then the Griefs discard my hand. Yeah, I don't even do the math. I don't even want to do the math. I don't even know what I should draw. Bottom it all. Opponent's gonna gain 8 lives, so they go to 12. And then they have 6 blockers. I sacrifice this. Actually, no, they are on 15 here. So let's attack. I mean, whatever. Just join what's happening. I resolve the living end of my opponent 10 step. They resolve an Hypergenesis in my turn. And now we'll see if my opponent dies or not. I think that's a lot of damage. Maybe they have an Outburst to pump their team. But I still think this is too much damage. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. I have 20 damage. Even if they Otawara while my creature, they still die. At 16 damage, they go to 15. Yep. Alright. Shouldn't they outburst before declare combats? Why? What does he change? I should have forced the outburst. No! He had force of negation. He didn't force my violent outburst. Come on, Kanister. Alright. Let's bring a ley line. Let's bring in the disputes. Borrower. Actually, Borrower doesn't answer Void Winnower. Right? Void Winnower. Your opponent can cast spells with even mana values. Yeah. So Prison Borrower. I need a whale. I guess I don't have any whale. Subtlety? What does it do? So all these 4 cards. That's fine. What do I call it? Some Waker waves. I'll get some Waker of waves. Oh, good. Yeah, that gone. Yeah, but it's yeah. No, I mean, I guess it's an answer. It's an answer. It's just it's pretty bad, right? Classic Living Age is never gonna sideboard any card. I guess Sidot is bad. I don't think I want that gone. I mean, I understand the answer is the Void Winnower. I do understand it, but yeah. Yeah, this record thing doesn't really shows what's understood what's happened yet. I played Hammer Time, went 3-0 against Hypergenesis, then I played Blue Red Murktide, went 3-0 against Hypergenesis. And now we're playing Living End. We're 2-0. But the first match didn't count. Okay, well, I got things. Goodness. Hello, Goodness. Welcome to the stream. For the 25th month. Bersenborer, no! Bersenborer, no! Boom, 3 mana 2-2, your turn. Cycle. Boom, 5 mana 4-4, your turn. You got a mystical dispute? You don't? Okay. I respect that. Dawn of Lands, okay. Let's beat down. Opponent's on 11. I play a Shardless. Next turn I'm lethal with the Outburst. Seems alright. Nice, a top land. Do I even cycle? Yeah, why not? Otawara. Timely. Do 3, 8, 11. I'll go Outburst. For the pump. And that's lethal. Kekv, Leyline of the Void. Leyline of the Void, Kek W. He says bathroom break before Vivien. I guess I go to. Alright, chat. I'll be back in a sec. One of the reasons why Living End is so good right now, I can just cast the cards. Yep. Let's see if Kanister is back. Not yet. Okay, so now it's time for Vivien combo. Export. Vivien combo. Yes. Let's go on Stream Decker. Upload. Ready? Yeah. Hypergenesis didn't win any game yet. No, we went 3-0 with every deck. I'm not bullying. Gotta go. Will the streams be posted on YouTube? Of course. Slayer Twin. Going to be on YouTube. How do you think Twin will go? I'll probably also lose. I probably also will not win a game. The current best modern decks are like unbeatable. And the great thing is that it's just like there's so many good decks. It's not there's no one. Like all of them are unbeatable. Like all of the 5, 6 best modern deck are so good. I mean, we're gonna do the same against the Splinter Twin. Maybe we don't do best of 5. We just do best of 3 because Splinter Twin is faster. Alright, I'm just gonna challenge him. Buongiorno, Queer Cake. Alright, we are going. Now, Vivien combo is up next. On the play with the Sky Nomad. This is honestly, I kept this for last because I thought this would be the worst matchup. Keep. In order to cast Risen Reef on turn 2, I can go Temple, Garden, Mountain, and then this for Island. Yeah, alright. Mountain. Go. And I still can cast the Fairy. I do think that this will be the worst. Like, they're probably the only loss. I don't know. I'm pessimist about this. Alright, since I drew Utopia Sprawl, I'm not gonna go for the a breeding pool. Go for breeding pool, put a Sprawl over there, name blue, and then cast Risen Reef. Yeah. And if I was against Living End, I mean, this deck is built to beat Living End. It's not built for the Hypergenesis. I would have had Endurance, which would have been huge. This isn't no ban list. The goal... Oh, wow. Okay, sure. The goal of this was to show if Hypergenesis could be unbanned, not to unban Ponder and Preordain or Rite of Flame. Unfortunately, no Teferi. We're playing Modern. Yeah. I mean, I do have Solitude. Solitude isn't bad. Okay, so opponent goes for Outburst. No, you gamble all the points? Shouldn't. Ooh, you don't put a Planeswalker with this? Really? So it's not Eureka. Wow, Void Winnower. No, I can't cast Bren. Oh, look at the Reason Reef. Look at Reason Reef just going off. I might just draw the combo now. Ta-da-da. This says, okay. Omna draws a card. I think so I should exiles the Void Winnower. Yeah, let's go. Prismatic Ending. Planebound Accomplice. Alright, we just need to draw Vivien now. Battlefield? Yeah, plenty of bad cards to discard. Okay, Omnath triggers. Renegade Rallier. Yeah, I'm looking for Vivien. Vivien? Adam Recall. Okay. Vivien? One doesn't play? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get 4 mana. Don't need them, though. So that's... Vivien? Teferi, not too bad. Man! Hypergenesis is so bad! Okay. What happened? I played things for a reason we can play. Alright, so, this one triggers... What do I suck? I mean, I guess I can cast, Adam Recall. Yeah. I mean, I can cast Adam Recall, and if I'm in the Solitude one of these... Does my Adam Recall get me anywhere to the Vivien? I don't think it does. But I can get Wakiki Jiki. Nah, this card probably gonna get Solitude and trigger my Reason Reef again. Yeah, so let me resolve this. I'll sacrifice Endurance. And I'll discard Prismatic Ending. Then I will sacrifice Solitude and discard Renantix. And then I cast Adam Recall with the Mana Pool. And then I can go get the Solitude now. And yeah, cast it now. Pitching Renegade Rallier. Triggering the Reason Reef again. Mountain, sure, put it in play. This one deals 4 damage, not too bad. Reason Reef. Adam Recall. Okay. That's exiled. Okay, now I take my turn. Who went off? Who went off bigger? We found the Ephemerate Shell. We found the Hypergenesis Shell is elemental. Yeah, right. Draw Vivien, Oath of Nisa. Okay, this could get me a Vivien. Let's cast it. Vivien? I got another Reason Reef. Yeah, I think it's cool. I'll play Reason Reef here. Trigger. There was opponent's turn. Yep. Omnath. Okay. Misty Rainforest. I'm gonna put that in hand, right? I haven't made a land drop this turn, so I'm gonna say no to that. And then this one can go in play. I still need to find my Vivien. What can I do? Well, I can go fetch. Just get island, get 4 mana. Then I can go like Eldam Recalled for Solitude. Play Solitude, pitch Omnat, trigger 3 Reason Reef. Okay. Okay. Okay, still don't find Vivien. How much mana do I have? I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. So I guess I can't go off anymore. It's not true. I can still play... yeah, I can't go off anymore. It's alright. I'll play Teferi to finish the turn, I guess. Play another Reason Reef. Trigger Maul. That's the Vivien. Unfortunately, it's too late, though. Play. Okay. Okay. I'll play Teferi. Alright. Yeah, that was my turn 4. Now I have my Flaccid Storms, I have my Veil of Summers, I have Lavinia. I take out Lightning Bolt. I take out Prismatic Ending. And I take out Endurance. And I usually take out also 3 Ren and 6 for the Endurance, because usually Endurance is bad. Sorry, it's very good against Leaving End, but of course it's not... do I want the Knight of Autumn? I don't think so. I guess I just want an extra land. So it's nice to have extra lands. Alright, very good end. We're gonna find a deck list, exclamation mark deck. You can see all my deck list, all of them. Every deck list I've ever played on stream, it is on exclamation mark deck. Draw. Sure. Gonna go this for blue or for white. Maybe for white is better. Yeah, I'm gonna go for white. So that I can cast a Hammer Call and hold up the Flaccid Storm next turn. Red Boseiju Lock. Love when... Yeah, this is the slowest thing ever, and I don't know, never comes up. Then I can go Eldammer Call for Lavinia next turn. I'm also supposed to get Breeding Pool, and just who cares if they go Boseiju. But I can cast Lavinia. Demon Fire, 17 months. Thank you so much, Demon Fire. Appreciate the support. Okay, so opponent fetches does nothing. I'm gonna go end of turn on Eldammer Call and grab Lavinia. And then tap and draw. Hopefully I can draw a fetch land. Okay, looks like they do the thing. Looks like they do the thing, and unfortunately my mana base isn't well enough to cast double Flaccid Storm. Let's start with 1, though. And the reason why I play Flaccid Storm over anything else is that it can't be Force of Negation. You thank you, Demon Fire. 17 months is very long. Draw. Land. Not a land. I can find it here and still cast Lavinia. I need a land. A blue land to cast Lavinia. They can Force of Negation this. It's not that bad. It's not that stupid if they have Force of Negation. They don't. And I brick. I brick on land, unfortunately. So my opponent will be able to... I think I Solitude in my hand, actually, here. I missed a land drop, but Solitude is so good if opponent goes Living End. If opponent goes Eureka next turn. Hypergenesis, sorry. So, unfortunate that I wasn't able to hold up Double Fluster this turn. Or even cast my Lavinia. I have regrets on going Breeding Pool turn 1. If I went Breeding Pool or Utopia Sprawl, but then they would have been better against Boseiju. Not sure. Okay, looks like they have it. Alright, so we're gonna once again do the thing, but my hand is very well equipped, I think, too. Okay, let's begin with the Reason Reef. I don't think I want to cast Karmic Guy, right? Yeah, there's no reason to. It's not even elemental. So I'll just stay, right? Yep. I guess Karmic Guide I would have sacrificed it to Graze of Brand. Yeah. Anyway, Solitude, what do you exile? I think you exile the... It doesn't matter. The Graze of Brand. And then Felidar Guardian blinks the Solitude. Yeah, I guess I should have exiled the Archon first. Because now they gain life first. Yeah, that was a mistake. Anyway, so, this one yeah. Yeah, I made a mistake here. Okay, so I have 3 Trigger of Reason Reef. They will active first. The Fairy, sure. Vivien. Opponent draws a lot of cards. They can draw a lot of cards now. Because they're gonna gain 7 life, so they can easily draw like a million here. Unfortunately, I don't find any land off of my 3 Reason Reef, which is unfortunate. Karmic God is good blocker pro black. It has Echo 5, so I can't block with it. Yeah, I had to hit Grizzlebrand first with my Solitude. That was a... Sorry, I had to hit Archon first and then Grizzlebrand. That was a mistake. Because now my opponent was able to draw 7 more cards. Hey, what do I sacrifice here? I think I'll sacrifice the Solitude, right? Then I can maybe go Karmic Guide in a few turns. Yeah. Solitude has lifelink though. I think I'm sucking the Felidar Guardian. To discard a card, I think Vivien's bad. Alright, you discard. Okay, so Grief has to discard but actually, probably Flaccid Storm? I don't know. If I had Breeding Pool and Debusaged it would be bad? Yes, because I would lose the Utopia Sprawl. I mean, obviously, in this game, if I had Breeding Pool, I would have cast Lavinia last turn, so... That would have been a game changer and probably a win. Okay, so my opponent here is on 12. They're going to go to discard. They discarded my Teferi, okay. They're gonna go to discard of a lot of cards. Actually, it's turn 4, so they still have a land drop to make. Okay. Fetch, fetch, fetch. They have to discard 16 cards. Because they have 23 cards in hand. It was with the Grazer Brand. I'm really upset that the Reason Reef didn't get me any land. I would have loved to be able to cast Karmic Guide here this turn. The 3 cards of Reason Reef could have been better. Opponent has to discard 16 cards, so that will take a time. Okay, take my draw. Alright, not great. Do I attack with the Solitude? Why not? I think I'll name red here. Even if Karmic Guide is double white. Okay, they suspended Hypergenesis. Not impressive. Draw. Out of Nissa. Alright, I'll play it. Find a land. Play land. And pass. Opponent has Hypergenesis suspended here. They fire my Lavinia. I have to fluster it. I have to fluster it because next turn opponent can go land Cascade Spell and then they can go land Cascade Spell and then my Fluster Storm doesn't counter that anymore because it's only spell Storm equal 3. We're gonna probably go Fire again and then cast a new... No, they don't have it? Okay, sweet. Oh, they attack first? Sure. 16. I'll fetch for a Jeskai Triumph. Draw. Okay, looks like that's a... Looks like that's... Oh, Ice. Oh, so I can't go Karmic Guide. Annoying. Alright. Draw. Yep. Can't cast it. I still got a Karmic Guide for... Still got a Karmic Guide if they cast Hypergenesis here. I guess they drew all... Oh, they drew them all. They have 3. Sorry, chat. I didn't notice that. They drew all the Hypergenesises. So if I cast Karmic Guide, do they go Dispute? What can I Adam recall here? I don't think I can Adam recall for anything. Right? Yeah, I should just go for a Karmic Guide. And get back to Lavinia. I guess they have a 4th fire. They have a 4th fire on Lavinia, maybe it's bad. Do I beat if they go simply... Do I beat them if I resolve their Hypergenesis? I mean, I can go call for Solitude. Because the problem is that if my opponent has another fire for Lavinia, I lose to Hypergenesis almost certainly. Whereas, if they don't do anything, and the Hypergenesis resolve, maybe I beat it. I think I'm going to not do anything here. And just play around Fire Ice. I mean, maybe if they had Fire Ice, though, chat, they would have played in my upkeep to top my land. Right? Did they cite in Mystical Dispute? They probably didn't cite in Mystical Dispute. So I'm assuming... they don't have Fire, and I'm assuming they don't side Mystical Dispute. So I'm just gonna cast Karmic Guide, and I think that will win me the game. If it doesn't win me the game, at least the Living End deck will have won a game. To go Mystical Dispute is bad. Ah, they did. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. I think I played a little bit too reckless. I mean, obviously no regrets. I have counted all the options and it's what it is. That's okay. It's still not over. Progenitus. And Grizabrand. Yeah, my fear was exactly that, is that if they put Grizabrand into play, I think I might lose. That was my fear. Wish I had, if I flip another land here, it's so nice, because I trigger the 4 mana of Reason Reef. Ooh, Teferi. Still can't bounce Progenitus, but... If I draw a Vivien, I can win the game here. One is on 8, that's not very much. Okay, so they have 3 cards in hand and pass. I draw. Ugh, it's not good. Okay. So, what do I do? I'm gonna play Teferi first. Let's see if it resolves. I think the Omnat can beat Progenitus in a fight. Force of Negation. Okay. Now... What? Now I can go Solitude on Grizabrand. With the Adam Recall. Right? How much mana do I need? Yeah, I need a lot of white. So I'll go Adam Recall. For Solitude. Kiki Jiki does nothing. Karmic Guide can bring back Solitude. Maybe that's better. Karmic Guide bringing back Solitude, is that better? Next turn, if I pay the Echo, can I also go Yorion? Pay the Echo. 3 plus 4. Don't think I can go Yorion if I pay the Echo. Yep. So what do I get here? Kiki, yeah, no, I'm just gonna get Solitude, I think. Karmic Guide Pro Black, is that relevant? I'll just get Solitude. Solitude to exile Graze a Brand. Trigger the Reason Reef. Hollywood Fountain in play because that triggers the Omnat. So opponent goes to 4. Opponent is on 4 life. Actually, never mind. They are on 11 life. And then I pass. And then I pass. Still have Vivien, of course. You can't win, he says. GG. Looks like it's a full sweep here. Let's attack first with Omnat. Then I go land, trigger. I got back Vivien, cast it. Mystical Dispute. I fetch. Pay. And they concede. Alright. Looks like we went for the full 4-0. Didn't lose a game with my top 4 modern decks. And now it's time. For Twin. Now it's time for Twin. Pretty impressive. I don't know how many people expected this. Maybe should add Omniscience? Maybe. Alright, it's finally Twin time. The time that everybody waited for. Where's my Twin deck? Did I put it in Vintage? Yeah. It's Twin time. Okay. Okay, chat. This is the list. I'll take another bathroom break, and then we go down.